The Imperium of Mankind spans far across the galaxy. It is a beacon of order and humanity in a universe awash with chaos and alien threats. Despite its size and might, the Imperium is plagued by dangers from within as well as without its boundaries, and as a result, it exists in a state of perpetual war. On countless worlds, mankind wages war against hostile alien species, traitorous insurgents, and the insidious forces of chaos. This is a galaxy where nobility and savagery walk hand in hand, and death is often the price of existence. In the Imperium, there are many specialized agents and organizations designed to safeguard mankind from its myriad of threats. One such group is the Assassins of the Imperium, or the Officio Assassinorum. These deadly killers are the Emperor's hidden hand, working from the shadows to eliminate threats in special operations, or foes that cannot be faced in open warfare. As enigmatic as they are lethal, these assassins are among the most feared operatives in the galaxy. They are able to change the fate of an entire world with a single well-placed shot. They are a force in the shadows that keeps everything in check, and the silent blade that cuts down problematic individuals before they can develop into large-scale threats. The galaxy of the 41st millennium is not a realm of peace or prosperity. It is a theater of endless war and struggle. It is a brutal dystopian reality, characterized by the loss of knowledge, rampant superstition, and the brutal suppression of humanity's potential in favor of survival. The Imperium itself is a harsh, totalitarian regime that operates out of necessity. Its rule underpinned by religious fanaticism, militarization, and the uncompromising will to endure. Given its astronomical extent, the Imperium of Mankind often struggles to maintain control and effectively govern its vast number of worlds. The Imperium is more of a loosely connected patchwork of semi-autonomous worlds than it is a centrally controlled empire. The expanse of space and the unpredictability of warp travel can isolate planetary governors who have been chosen to rule specific planets in the Emperor's name. This situation leads to fluctuating levels of control, oversight, and loyalty among the governed worlds. Because of this, many planets frequently experience internal conflict, heresy, or full-blown rebellion. Others succumb to the pernicious tendrils of chaos, the insatiable hunger of alien invaders, or the deterioration of societal order. Such chaos can take on various forms, from the emergence of secessionist groups and cults, to the tainted local government brought on by the destructive forces of chaos. While the Imperium's vast and varied military forces, such as the Astra Militarum, the Adeptus Sororitas, and the Adeptus Astartes, strive to maintain order and punish rebellious elements, they are spread thin across the vast expanse of the galaxy. Despite their valor and their might, they cannot be everywhere at once. So in response to the turbulent and precarious nature of its control over countless worlds, the Imperium founded one of its most covert and deadly organizations, the Officio Assassinorum, This clandestine institution was born out of the necessity to preserve order and maintain loyalty in the sprawling domain that extended further and further across the galaxy during the Great Crusade. To achieve this, the Officio Assassinorum aims to bring the Emperor's justice to wherever it is needed. This includes eliminating treacherous planetary governors, heretical cult leaders, rebellious military commanders, and other important figures whose actions, if left unchecked, could cause widespread instability or even cost the Imperium control over an entire world. With a few exceptions, once a potential agent has been targeted for recruitment, the future assassin is taken from Forge Worlds, Death Worlds, a feral society, or elsewhere, leaving his former life behind to begin training to become one of the instruments to carry the Emperor's will. These individuals are often orphans that are taken by the Imperium. They are cared for and educated, and set on a long and strict training regimen, alongside the other youths that are also set to become servants of the Emperor. Most of the recruited men and women begin training to be in the ranks of the Militarum Tempestus troopers, commissars, or even inquisitors, where the candidates are fit. But those who are deemed as potential true killers and proper agents of the Imperium are taken by shadowy figures, only to never be seen again by their peers. Not all of them may become assassins, however, as the trainees must pass a series of extremely tough physical and mental challenges that last for years. But the ones that do manage to survive become lethal weapons, able to perform and react effectively under any circumstance, even when an assassin has successfully completed the training. They can only be sanctioned to be released from the galaxy to hunt down their victims when a petition has been made to the High Lords of Terra themselves, and only after a 2/3 majority vote comes to pass. Such is the delicate nature of dispatching an agent of the Officio Assassinorum. It only serves to highlight how highly skilled and remarkable these assassins are, that the highest senior members of the Imperium of Mankind must devote their attention to the deployment of a single individual on a sanctioned mission. Wherever the Emperor's will needs to be made abundantly clear, the terror and destruction caused by an Eversor assassin will be enough to quell any unrest or neutralize a rising rebel emergence on a planet. A Vindicare sniper will put a single bullet in the head of a heretic prophet or corrupt governor. If a Psyker dares to challenge the Imperium or dwell into the warp with suspicious intentions, a fearsome Calexis assassin will be sent to hunt them down, beings that have no soul, but a void in its place. If a traitor or dark messiah needs to be taken care of with the most extreme subtlety, then a Calidus assassin will do the job, being able to shapeshift its form to be undetectable until the kill is done. Once an agent of the Officio Assassinorum has been sent on a mission with a target, the outcome cannot be avoided, much like destiny itself. We will start our exploration of these extremely efficient agents of the Imperium with a lore overview into the Vindicare assassins. The Vindicare Temple was first known as the Vindicare Clade, and was founded at a hidden place on Terra, under the direction of the Grand Master of Assassins, who was, in reality, none other than Malcador the Sigillite. As was the case with all of the other assassin clans, the Temple was given the mission of eliminating anyone who stood in the way of the establishment of the Imperium of Man and the will of the Emperor of Mankind. The greatest notable aspect of the Vindicare Temple of the Officio Assassinorum is that it provides its agents with extensive training in the skill of marksmanship to a nearly flawless degree. Their goal is to eliminate the Emperor's foes with a single bullet from a single well-placed shot. The training of a Vindicare assassin includes surviving under the harshest conditions, being starved with limited food and air for days at a time. They are pitched against each other to fight amongst the trainees in armed and unarmed combat, in a variation of environments, including zero-gravity scenarios, in total darkness, in blinding light, burning heat or freezing cold, or a combination of all of the above. Even before reaching Terra, they are put through these trials. Many aspirants die in the process, so much that it is commonly agreed that only 1/10 of aspirants make it through. And even then, it is up to the instructors to determine if they are worthy of entering the Vindicare Temple to continue their training. There have been times when none of the aspirants make it through. Such is the strict and punishing training regimens that these individuals must go through. Initiates must survive psychic attacks, different doses of dangerous poisons, aggressive hypnosis, psycho-indoctrination. They must master their tolerance of pain, and of course, study entire tomes of information about the Imperium of Man to understand the battlefield in which they will be hunting, if they happen to survive, and become agents of the Officio Assassinorum. They are subjected to intense psychological conditioning to eliminate any sense of self, fear, or hesitation. The candidates are instilled with absolute loyalty to the Emperor and are programmed to carry out their orders without question. In essence, they are tested and taken to their utmost limits. The process is painstaking and relentless, designed to forge individuals into peerless instruments of the Emperor's will. Once a Vindicare assassin has successfully navigated the rigorous training regimen of the Vindicare Temple, they emerge as a living weapon, imbued with an unparalleled level of precision, ruthlessness, and an unwavering dedication to their mission. Their operations are usually solitary and focused on a single goal: the elimination of a high-value target. Vindicare assassins do not simply kill. They dismantle an enemy's command structure, create chaos and uncertainty, and demoralize the foe. The targets are often powerful figures, such as enemy generals, alien warlords, rogue psychers, or dangerous heretics, whose removal can shift the tide of an entire conflict and change the fate of an entire planet. Vindicare assassins are experts in stealth and infiltration. They can blend into any environment, become virtually invisible, waiting patiently for the perfect moment to strike. They are capable of remaining motionless for days on end in harsh conditions, waiting for the perfect shot. To do this, They meditate on the immortal glory of the Emperor, and that can slow down their metabolism to enter a state of near hibernation, while being able to come back to full awareness and total focus, thanks to subliminal triggers they learn to master. The Vindicare Temple has been given a kill order to take out the predatory Dark Eldar pilot, known as the Sky Knife. Knowing that to enter Camera would be to court almost certain failure, the Vindicare assassin, Djedris Garamak, determines the site of a previous sighting of the Sky Knife's razor-wing jet fighter. He mounts his vigil in the eye socket of the Threndian Colossus, subsisting on moss and the raw flesh of the birds that use the statue as its nest, whilst never taking his eyes from the sky. The assassin waits there patiently. He waits there for 6 years. His vigil is finally rewarded when the Sky Knife appears from mid-air in a flash of azure light. Within a half-second of its appearance, Garamak puts a turbo-penetrator round into the cockpit, killing the pilot instantly. His mission accomplished. Not only does the otherworldly precision of a Vindicare assassin contribute to their efficiency, but so does the one-of-a-kind wargear that they use. This equipment is a reflection of the technological supremacy of the Imperium. It has been created to enhance the assassin's lethal powers, and make it more likely that they will be able to complete their mission with total efficiency. Vindicare assassins are specialists in the field of long-range assassination. Their weapon of choice, the Exitus rifle. It is a symbol of their deadly craft. This highly specialized and powerful sniper rifle, coupled with their superhuman precision, allows the assassin to eliminate targets from incredibly long distances. Each Exitus rifle is meticulously crafted, each one a unique masterpiece of deadly precision. The rifle is part of a matched set that includes a sidearm pistol and is handcrafted by a Magos artisan of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Both the pistol and the rifle are customized to meet the requirements of the individual assassin. They are built to be lightweight for ease of movement, and are rugged enough to withstand the harshest conditions in the galaxy. But what sets the Exitus rifle apart from other long-range weapons is its advanced targeting system, interlinked to the mask. This system directly interfaces with the Vindicare assassin's enhanced senses, providing an unrivaled level of accuracy. With this level of integration, the assassin is able to make modifications dependent on environmental elements, such as the gravitational pull, the speed of the winds, and the conditions in the atmosphere. It gives the assassin the ability to take the ideal shot by allowing compensation for every variable that might impact the trajectory of the bullet. However, the true versatility of the Exitus rifle comes from its specialized ammunition. The rifle can load different types of rounds, depending on the situation. This flexibility allows the Vindicare assassin to adapt to any target, regardless of their defenses. Shield breaker rounds, for example, are designed to penetrate energy shields. These bullets have a reactive core that disrupts force field technology, allowing the round to pass through and hit the target. This type of ammunition is particularly useful when dealing with enemies equipped with personal energy shields, a common protective measure among high-ranking officials and commanders. Another example are the Hellfire rounds. These contain a lethal cocktail of potent toxins. Even a non-fatal hit can be deadly, as the toxins rapidly spread throughout the target's body, causing intense pain, paralysis, and ultimately, death. This type of ammunition is particularly effective against targets with high resilience or regenerative abilities, ensuring a kill that brute force might not accomplish. Then, there are the turbo-penetrator rounds. These are designed to break through even the most robust physical protections. These are segmented cylinders, and the tip of each segment contains a concentrated melt-a-charge that is activated by a staggered detonation. Famously, the Vindicare assassin, Jutos Markov, used a shell like this to shoot the renegade by the name of Velvian Thrisp, who was known for being extremely paranoid, and always took extra precautions to protect himself. Not only did the lethal bullet go through the hull of Velvian's flagship, but it also went through the adamantium hide of the customized Land Raider in which the target was hiding, killing the renegade on the spot. Moving on, there is more equipment that the Vindicare assassin has at his disposal. In situations where the Exitus rifle might be impractical, Vindicare assassins utilize the Exitus pistol. This compact yet deadly sidearm is capable of firing the same specialized ammunition as its rifle counterpart, allowing an assassin to maintain their lethality in close-quarters combat. The Exitus pistol's design focuses on combat efficiency. It's lightweight and small enough to be easily concealed, but robust enough to withstand the harshest conditions. It's often used in situations where stealth is paramount, as its compact size and quiet discharge allow for a more covert operation, but also when new threats emerge or a position has been compromised and the assassin needs to move quickly. The stealth suit, which is worn by Vindicare assassins, is made out of a material that is not only lightweight, but also flexible and resilient. It affords the wearer some measure of defense against both external and internal threats. Each suit is tailor-made to the assassin's body, and it is built to provide mobility and comfort in a wide variety of situations, from the bone-chilling cold of an ice world to the blistering heat of a desert planet. Also, it incorporates a camellia-line laced material, a rare, adaptive component that changes its color and pattern to match the surrounding environment. This way, an assassin can move unseen, evading detection as they infiltrate enemy lines. They can position themselves for the perfect shot or quietly extract after a mission. The spy mask is also a crucial piece of a Vindicare assassin's wargear. Each spy mask is internally molded to the Vindicare agent's facial features and connect the agent's cerebellum through neural jacks. This mask is built with advanced targeting and surveillance systems, providing a suite of visual enhancements, such as thermal vision, advanced zoom functions, and communication capabilities. It links directly with an assassin's weapon, offering real-time data for more accurate shots and assisting in the identification of targets. The thermal vision it provides is useful for identifying targets in low-light conditions, and the advanced zoom functions allow the assassin to scrutinize a target or location from great distances. Furthermore, the spy mask offers a suite of auditory enhancements. like sound amplification to hear approaching enemies, or eavesdrop on distant conversations, providing invaluable intelligence. Together, these pieces of war gear truly make a Vindicare assassin one of the most feared operatives in the galaxy. Precise eradication of specific targets is a cruel necessity in a galaxy brimming with threats. And the Vindicare assassins are utterly adept at carrying out this duty. We hope you have enjoyed this lore presentation. On this channel, we are currently exploring the grim dark galaxy of the 41st millennium. Be sure to subscribe to see more, and check out our Patreon page if you want to support the channel and get extra perks. We'll see you on the next one.